Hello and welcome back to another Space Engineers Showcase video. In today's video we're looking at the UNSC M313 Heavy Recovery Vehicle Elephant. This thing is designed to transport cargo with a fancy crane over there, which is a lot of fun to use. So going around the outside, we've got these lovely wheels over here with projectors that make it look like they've got tracks on them. There's a lot of designs, lots of little wheels on the side to stop you from getting bumped from other things. Around the back, we have this little ramp that we can deploy to go up and down. There are these little pistons there which allow us to raise the vehicle off the ground so that we can use the crane without tipping this over. And then coming back around here is basically the same. We've got these lovely wheels there which can be tilted down so they're perfectly flat. Now I'm going to take control of my character and we can have a little walk around on the inside of the thing. So let me just drop down to here. We have this button. If I press it, it's going to lower the ramp, but I've got the pistons activated so it won't hit the ground. Coming over here, we have another button which raises up the ramp. And then we are on the inside. We've got these little cargo containers here, so if you want to store something, you can. Going further back here, we've got this lovely little thing here which says danger high voltage, but that doesn't matter. Just jam your hand right in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. More cargo containers here. We've got weapon racks where we can just shove our gun on there, but I kind of want to keep my gun, because you never know when those pesky wolves are going to strike. An LCD screen there with a fancy image, and first aid with a button that does nothing, and some more cargo containers for us to store stuff in. The back is completely opened up. There is no little ramp door for it to open and close. Would have been a good idea, but I think this is true to the original design. Coming around here and up the ramp, we're on the second floor. There is enough room here to walk around, so if you want to stay here, make sure the crane is activating properly and see where it's going down, you can. But other than that, there's not too much going on. We do have a little button there, but that does nothing. And then we come over here, we have this door. This door opens up and we can go inside. Inside here we have a medium cargo container for us to store stuff in. We've got these lovely LCD screens in here to tell us what exactly is going on with this vehicle, what stuff is inside it, batteries, the reactor, and all that. But that is it for that room. And the last thing is, of course, the seat. This is where all the fun happens. Bringing up the HUD, we have a lot of options. We've got 3 tabs of stuff, so let's start with the first one. We have the Gatling Gun on the front. If I was to press number 2, I can now control the Gatling Gun with my mouse. Oopsie. So I'm just going to quickly turn that off. Number 3 is an alarm. It just plays a short little alarm sound. You can spam it as much as you like. If I come face the front and press number 4, we've got some spotlights. 6 is an antenna, 7 is the atmospheric thrusters to help you move forwards, and 8 and 9 are for the wheels, but I can't show you them just yet. Coming to tab number 3, if I press number 1, I can then lower down the vehicle. And now that we're on the ground, the wheels have flattened out, which means now if I was to press number 9, you can sort of just raise and lower the wheels a little bit. I'm not too sure what that is for. Perhaps someone can point it out. But now I'm going to press a number 1 yet again. And this will start raising me off the ground. Or it's going to go bananas. Help! Pretending like that did not happen, I'm just going to come to tab number 2 for the crane controls. So pressing number 2 is going to undo the crane lock. Pressing number 1 is going to allow it to turn. Pressing number 3 changes the direction. I'm just going to come across and line myself up this convenient container that is just sitting there. So now that's done. Oopsie, there we go. That's a little better. And then I've got these other buttons here. Number 4 is going to extend the crane out. Pressing number 5 is going to lower the piston down and allow us to lock by pressing number 9. Now that that has been locked, I can press number 5 again and it will just lift it off the ground. Pressing number 8 is going to tilt the crane up. And then I can then come back to the rotor and start turning it into the vehicle. Hopefully. There we go. And now that's done, I can press number 8 to lower it down. Press number 5 just to drop it down to the vehicle. Then press number 9 to release it, and there we go. The cargo container is now safely on board the Elephant. As for the last button, we have number 9, which we can press, which will start tilting the vehicle. It's like magic. So now it's time to go for a little drive, I feel. So I'm going to take control. And off we go. So it's a relatively slow vehicle. It's not intended to go fast, but it's still a lot of fun to play around with. So what I'm going to do just to end this video, because there's not too much else to talk about, the crane's fun to use, it's got some defense on it. It can be quite difficult to get large things into the back of the vehicle because of the way it's been built. It would have been more ideal if the crane could be extended further out so you could pull stuff through the back. But still, it's very useful for small cargo containers and the likes. So what I'm going to do now is crash this into the mining rig that was in my previous video, and we're just going to see how well this goes. It's not going very fast because it can't. Very heavy, there's a lot of blocks on this, but it should make for quite a nice crash. Now coming past the train from where I crudely made a train and a track, going past some of my old designs, that red ship was kind of one of my first actual spaceships, but it went horribly wrong. Most of those ships spend at least 3 seconds in the air before coming back down. Doing roughly 50 meters a second, we're going to go head on into the mining rig. And there we go. Well, the mining rig is still standing, but I can no longer control the Elephant. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be in the description below if you wish to download it and try it yourself. And I'll be back with another video some point soon. Bye bye.